All right, what's up, guys? Steven with Diamond Hands Detailing. I am here at Ameritech, and we are picking up a new electric pressure washer. I'm with my boy. New electric pressure washer for the detail rig. This is the same place I got my 8 GPM on the pressure wash trailer. So I'm going to show you guys a full kind of in-depth purchase of this new machine. It's an electric pressure washer, and I'm going to show you the install when I get done here, when we get back home. So I replumbed the tank and everything in the bed skid. This is a big step up from the Active 2.0 pressure washer, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we're here at Ameritech. I'm going to show you the machine we're getting. This place is awesome. Be back for the install. All right, guys, we are back home. Barry at Ameritech hooked me up with a skid platform as opposed to the big like A-frame thing. He also gave me some advice. So this machine is a ball door electric pump hooked up to a U-door triplex water pump. With this thing, you can run it on a Predator 3500. What he did say is, though, you can't run any other appliances while you're using this. And this isn't an auto stop start machine, so I am going to have to run the bypass line off the unloader to the tank right there to that little fitting. I'm going to show you guys what I'm working with right now. So I got a 3/4 inch ball valve out of the outlet here on the pump. I have a little T fitting. This is gonna, hopefully the pump's gonna go right here. I don't have much room to work with, so this should be interesting. I'm a little concerned, but we shall see. He had mentioned that I shouldn't run the bucket fill line off of the T fitting. However, I don't really have an option but to, so in order to prevent air bubbles from sucking in from a leaking end on the bucket fill, I put another ball valve here. So the only inconvenience at this point is that I'll have to reach up and shut this ball valve off before I run this pump. And then the other slight inconvenience is I can't run all my equipment and like wash the exterior of a car at the same time. I'm gonna have to just deal with it, which is fine. In return, though, I get a pump that will probably last me a lifetime. You can change the oil, you can do all kinds of maintenance, you can do seal kits on that versus the Active 2.0, which I've gotten rid of. I had to swap those out every 3 months, it seemed like. I mean, they only are good for like 200 to 250 hours. And I mean, I do a lot of detailing day in, day out, so that just wasn't feasible for me anymore, and I decided to upgrade. So I'll keep you guys posted. All right, so one quick thing that I have realized I'm gonna need to do, obviously, this the unloader bypass line ran back as a circle into here. I'm gonna have to go get a plug, I think it's a 3/8 plug to put here. But I just wanted to keep you guys updated with exactly what I'm doing to install this. So stay tuned again. All right, so I've got the skid in here and everything fits. However, the problem I'm seeing here is my inlet on the washer is sitting above the outlet on the tank. So I think I'm about to make an executive decision and go ahead and remove the machine off of this skid. As awesome as that is, and I really wish I could keep it, but I think that this is going to be the best bet in order to not blow the pump so that everything is perfectly gravity fed. So here we go. I'll be back. All right, guys, this is fitment without the skid. This is going to work a lot better, and what I'm actually going to be able to do here, instead of this inline barb fitting, I'm going to get a 90 degree. I'll have this down, and the 90 will essentially connect right to here with a little 2-inch or so connector, and that'll take care of any flow issues. I'm thinking we shouldn't have any air sucking in. Everything should be weighted well down to the inlet on this pressure washer. Still got plenty of room to strap my generator down. We're still good back here. I got to run the bypass line up to here, and I still got to get a plug for the bottom hole there on the inlet. But this is going to work out pretty good, guys. Be back in a minute. All right, guys, quick update now. I've been to Ace Hardware, got a 90, 3/4 90 there, ran to another 3/4 ball valve that comes down, and that's my bucket fill. It's extremely hot outside, so I'm about to go take a little break. I got everything else pretty much run though. A little tiny 3/4 connector there, hose, run to the garden hose inlet on the machine itself. Make sure that's tight. Yep. 3/8 bypass line. This is like an unloader line like you'd see on any gas pressure washer. So this is essentially a gas pressure washer with an electric motor. It has a gas pump, 2 gallon a minute, and it's hooked up to a motor that essentially it's like a shaft motor that runs this pump like a gas pressure washer would. So the only thing I forgot was mounting screws or bolts. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to use wood screws, honestly. I don't really care. It's not going to go anywhere anyway. This thing is mounted on there. So I'll get back with you guys whenever I get everything finished up. We're going to fill the water up, fill the tank up with water and run this thing, see how it works. Thanks. All right, guys, so a quick issue I ran into, of course. This whip line will not fit on the high pressure line outlet quick connect because my PVC little contraption here, of course, is in the way. So I'm gonna have to run to Tractor Supply or something that looks like Tractor Supply has what I need and get a little 90 to come off of that so that I can hopefully just hook this up like so. But we'll see. So wife had a doctor's appointment, so I am on hold. I'm about to go play hide and seek with my kids, and I will be back when we get everything hopefully put together and finished up. I got a paver sealing job tomorrow, so I got to finish up the trailer over here. My yard looks like a mess, so I'll be back with you guys shortly. All right, guys, I'm at Tractor Supply. I just wanted to show you guys where this is at. The 90 you're looking for. So nobody here knew what I was talking about. It's actually back here where like the tractor parts are. It's not going to be over by the fittings like the hose fittings or pressure washer fittings. So in case you guys ever need a stainless 90, that's where they are, in Tractor Supply. Be back shortly. All right, we are finished up the plumbing. The bucket fill works. As you can see, it's dripping water. I just tested it out. I got no leaks. Quick things before I forget, in case you get one of these machines. The plug on the bottom of this inlet is a 1/4 inch. I just got a brass fitting at Ace Hardware. As you saw in the video, I got the 90 from Tractor Supply, and I just used the fitting that came from Ameritech. 3/8 wire up to that. I already showed you that. Mounted this with a wood screw on each side. And I know you guys probably think I'm crazy, but that thing is on there. And I'm also going to strap this back down like it normally was. So, I mean, it's not going to go anywhere, I promise. That plumbing's also holding it down pretty well too. And the plumbing has pipe straps on this end. So not going anywhere. I got nothing to worry about as far as movement. So I'm gonna start this thing up when I get the tank about half full, and I'll show you guys how it works. All right, guys, about to start this thing up. One thing Ameritech told me was to hold the trigger down, basically like a regular pressure washer, keep it open so it doesn't have a pressure spike and blow the seals inside. So without further ado, well, there we go. It works. Here, let me show them. As you can see, it's spitting water back in the tank. It's primed up. That thing's quiet. Wow. That's exciting. Okay, cool. Well, that's the video, guys. There's the machine. water in the tank through the bypass valve, and then when you are done, you just shut it off, just like that. Let the prime out of the line, and unhook, just like that. Awesome machine. I'm so excited to detail my first car with that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey guys, it's dark out here, sorry. I wanted to make a quick video about pricing on this unit. So on the website, it's $12.95. It was $12.95 at the store as well. So a little over $1,300 out the door for everything. You get a really good quality 3/8 50-foot run of high pressure line. You get a gun, you get a wand, you get spray tips, you get replacement 1/4 inch and 3/8 O-rings. You get a stainless steel chemical injector with a check valve. Most importantly, you get the advice of the people up there at Ameritech. Barry, the guy that actually, I think he manufactures these units. So everything they have there is built at Ameritech. With the exception of like Cat pumps come from Cat. They manufacture the whole unit with the motor and the pump. So like with this you saw today, they have the big electric motor and they hooked it up to that little triplex Udor pump. And that's their Ameritech machine. That's not a, you can't buy that anywhere else. So that's a pretty good advantage in my opinion, because I know that they take it serious. The people in Tampa manufactured it, so if I have an issue with it, I can drive to Tampa and get it fixed. They answer the phone, they answer questions over the phone. If they need you to bring it in to be looked at, they do exactly what they say they're gonna do. While active, the story with them, I had a claim. I don't think they handled my claim very well. And I hate to put hate on the channel this early, but I'm pretty ticked about how they handled this. So I've had 6 active 2.0s on this skid. I've had a couple replaced under warranty, which is funny because they've replaced those under warranty 8 months after I bought it. But this most recent one I had for 3 weeks, it wouldn't turn on. This happened yesterday. It wouldn't turn on at a job. Had to cancel the whole day's worth of work. It's embarrassing. Had to cancel today's day's worth of work, which was also embarrassing. I had to go pick up this new unit. Thank God they had it in stock. Anyway, their response to my email was something I said indicated that I used it for business purposes. Well, yeah, I do. That's why I sent the email from Diamond Hands Detailing LLC. However, the unit didn't turn on after 3 weeks. Come to find out, it exploded internally. I don't use any pumps. Everything's gravity fed, so it's not my fault that it exploded. And their response to that email was, oh, just go buy the active 2.3 and take advantage of our commercial warranty. Well, the active 2.3 is $700. If I'm going to spend that much money on a pressure washer, I would prefer not to order it off Amazon. I want to see it in person and get advice from the people selling it to me. And Ameritech is where I'll go to do that from now on. So I wasn't impressed with Active's response. I will no longer be buying Active products. And I understand they probably could care less, but the simple fact that they put me out of business for 2 days and their response was to spend $700 on another one of their products after the one I just had didn't even last me 3 weeks, the quality has gone downhill in my opinion. So that's my 2 cents. No more Active pressure washers, no more big box pressure washers. I'm gonna stick with this in-house built triplex pump commercial electric washer from Ameritech. And if I have any issues, I'll go up there, and just like everything else I've ever taken up there, they will fix it with a good attitude. So that's that, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop a comment, like the video, and of course subscribe. Hopefully have some good content coming out in the next few weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching.